Hey guys, how's it going? So, on this day, the 11th of November, at 11 o'clock, for 1 minute, not 11 minutes, 1 minute, I'm going to remember all the troops that have fought, died, and continue to do that, and think about what they've given up, not just in time, but personally. Some of them, their friends, their family, their physical health, mental, and all that well-being. And there's some people who spout crap. They're saying, oh, they knew what they were getting into, blah, 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 why should we support them? I'm like, well, the reality of the situation is vastly different, and yeah, they know what they're getting into, but it's also a thing that you don't expect such reactions from other people, such indifference from others, at least some care and consideration, and recognition that there are people out there who do things to support others and for the freedom and, general health of others, that, complete strangers. I mean, currently there's a volunteer firies. They've been fighting these fires for over 2 weeks, and only now people starting to jump on the bandwagon and talk about it. Although they're manipulating it for their own political agenda. The people who volunteer, even people whose job it is, that doesn't negate the fact that they also suffer, that they see things that the average everyday person doesn't. They see things and they do things so other people don't have to. And to be able to do that for complete and utter strangers, people that may not even care about you, who might even hate you, that to me speaks of something so profound that I just can't even really describe it. So 11th of the 11th, Remembrance Day. I believe it is an international day of remembrance, and it's not just for our Aussie troops, but for all troops on both sides. Some of them, people go, well, what do you mean? I said, this is for all the people that fight wars for stupid governments, but also want to protect their own culture and their own way of life. There's plenty of people, I know, troops who from both sides, after they've served, they get together at bars and they just poke fun at each other. They say, oh yeah, we won this, and oh, you were there, and oh yeah, I remember doing that, and had a mate who died and or got hurt, or things like that. And when I've talked to many people who have served, not just in the military, there is a commonality that they find they can recognize each other, and there's a certain way about them, and they kind of acknowledge, hey, yeah, that was the arena of war, we're now in civilian life. Yeah, that was kind of crap, some of those things, but yeah, today, remember not just the humans though, there are animals that are there as well. And there is a poppy a little poppy badge that's purple. I remember last year a friend of mine got one that helps and supports the animals like dogs and the horses and all that sort of stuff. So Remembrance Day, not just for the troops, for me today. And this morning I saw a blood moon, which was pretty awesome, but it kind of brought home to me that there are people out there fighting fires for us. Some people are not getting paid for this stuff, okay? They are not getting any advantage or pay for this, and some of them, the troops, even if they are getting paid, it is really seriously not monetarily as much as a lot of other people would get for doing something lesser. So I remember, and I will remember, people that do things for others without asking for anything in return other than they just live their life and be happy and respect other people. So that's for your volunteer emergency services, or your emergency services in general, all the military personnel around the world who do this. So complete and utter strangers, they're willing to, sacrifice stuff for people, like the time, lives, mental, emotional health, family, a lot of things. So today, Remembrance Day, the 11th of the 11th, at 11 o'clock, Just 1 minute of your time. There are other things that you can do to support these people. Donate to the charities. There's a Mates for Mates that support people that are returned servicemen. RSL. You can buy a poppy. You can even send care packages to the troops. Even if you don't know them, there is usually a general email or mail or whatever that you can use to send care packages. For the Aussie troops, I hear Tim Tams are well received. But also I know from going over to America that, you know, little Milo sachets and Fantails are also really nice. I think just because it's chocolate based, people like them. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Remember, on Remembrance Day at 11 o'clock, just 1 minute of your time. If you could please consider that. See you guys.